Replay, Lewis Hamilton Smith P4 Racing not getting safely around the Blackthorn Aston of Charles Bateman and Fraser Ross for GG Class. Here comes Adrien David down the inside of Leo Robinson. That's the change for second place. Our replay at the bus stop. Theo Makuris, yellow of Team Virage, going the long way around the outside of Edgar Pierre in the RHGP car, gets eased out wide. He might argue that he had no chance to stay on track. Replay at the Jackie Hicks curve, Martin Garcia Lopez in the pink Porsche running out wide, Lucas Dunner in the Motor Park Mercedes. Dodonka ANS Motorsport, what's this? A Team Virage car, it is Oscar Bitter. Let's take a look at the start. Nice clean start from pole from Fabian Michel. They're all bunched up behind. Very close, side by side and nose to tail, but have a look, there are both Team Virage. Oh, there's Oscar Bitter, the second of the two cars. Car just snaps away hard into the barrier, so that's where the tyre came from. And that's probably the end of their race. Battle for third in the middle is Ajahn Keeler. Alden Goodmanson with the white highlights on our right. On the left is Alex Cuno. Cuno with the better racing line, and he's got by them both. Up to third place, he started the lap in fifth. The M Racing car is flying, but the Serre for into Europol. Aristotle Balog hit by the Pro-Am leader, Julien Lemoine. We have a brand new race leader, Alves Rodella for CLX Motorsport, racing away from Ugo Schwarzer of RHGP. He's now got a 2-second lead over car number 85, really pulling away fast in clear air. In the pit lane, Freddie Tomlinson from DKR Engineering. Looks like a new nose going through the blue and black Porsche. That's High Class Racing's Nick Jones. Andrew Gilbert, the Kessel Racing Ferrari orange and black. He's in fourth. And Darren Malkin, the Stellar Motorsport Audi, having a stellar run here. He's in fifth place and looking to challenge both a 97 car. And it is confirmed a 1-second stop and go will mean that David Drew in 97 will not end up in second place. But it is a victory for CLX Racing. Adrien Crominel. What happens here? This is Racing Spirit Le Mans car 10, Antoine Dequin. And just contacting the chicane nord. Yes. Spins around the 88 car. Cedric Altamar still trying to pass Lena Bula, the CLX Motorsport car that lies third in the points. Squeezes through on the inside. There's contact as they drop down into the Vale. Lena Bula with the inside of the left-hander, and Samir Ben in the Team Virage car is right there to pick up the pieces with the Gepard Motorsport machine trailing in his wake. At the bus stop, this is the battle for ninth. Pitted the curtains in the Hegley by T2 Racing car, and contact as Jacek Zielonska of MV2S tries to go outside, inside, outside. Cuts back to the inside, which becomes the outside, and a little touch. Challenge for the lead here. The Kessel Racing Ferrari, the red car of David Fumanelli. Outside, inside on Martin Garcia Lopez in the Iron Games Porsche. Squeezes through. We have a new leader, but he's having a look on the inside. Down the hill, he's got the inside line. Vanina stuck behind an LMP3 car, and he shows her the curb side by side. Ix on the inside as they start to climb once more. It's a tight left-hand hairpin at the top of the hill, and she just keeps her nose in front. And that is the nature of this track. It is action or play of a close call at the hairpin. Look at the Kessel Racing Ferrari. Andrew Gilbert so deep behind James Swift's Blackthorn Aston. He almost rammed him from behind. Moment right now for Stellar Motorsport. They started last year with an Audi in GT3. This is their first year in LMP3. Andrew Bentley. Could be good stuff. What are we seeing here in this replay? There's George Kolovos. Spins the Team Virage LMP3 car. I think he just about got away with that though. Too wide behind for fifth position, and that is Philippe Fernandez-Lazare going through. That is the Rinaldi Racing car with the paler blue nose and red highlights, got ahead of Alexandre Cuno. And now as James Sweetnam runs out wide in the Cool Racing car, he's got a run on him as well. This is for fourth place side by side. Replay, there's Tunio in the centre of the picture. It's 3 wide, and he did come into contact with the Mercedes. Trying to go around the outside of Louis Rousset's green machine. for that podium spot, and it all went very wrong. Racing's day going from bad to worse. They've just been given a penalty for a start infringement and now a spin for Ben Stone. Costing replay at Mulsanne corner. David Fumanelli getting pushed out wide, hits the barriers, and he is hard in there. And this is down in Indianapolis. Code Racing's Roy van der Stok outside. Oriol though firmly committed, good speed down the straight and absolutely stuck the pass. Down the straight they come, the red nose of Gillian Oriol, Motorsport 98. Right behind him is his rival Paul Trajani. And here comes a challenge for the lead in GT3, down into turn 1. Through goes the Aston Martin. In the Beckett's SS 27, Lewis Hamilton Smith, P4 Racing, maybe trying to stay out of the way of the faster cars, and loops into a harmless spin. The only loss is time. Ghini earns in the high-class racing Porsche in 6th place, runs out very wide. Oh, that was easy for Andrew Gilbert in the Kessel Racing Ferrari. Jones just outbraked himself and gave the place away. Change for 6th. Less than a second between the race leaders, Fabian Michel there and Shahan Sarkisian in the CD Sport car number 2. Christophe Lapierre racing Spirit Le Mans in the pit lane. Oh, and back to green flag racing. That is Emmanuel Collard in the 82 AF Corsa Ferrari that leads the field, but is their pit stop legal? Here's a change then for 4th place at the moment and the lead in LMP3. Great move by Leonard Weiss, WTM by Rinaldi Racing. Ye Peng Cheng for DKR under pressure, he's dropping back. David Drew squeezing by. Case first lap of the season. There's the other Team Virage car, started on the outside the front row. And is that Eric de Doncker getting going? I think it might be. And again, another car way out in the boonies. Goodness me. Safety car is out. Well, there's lots of tidying up to do from those early incidents. Andrew Ferguson, P4, that's one of the cars we couldn't quite see. And Shahan Sarkisian is off. There's the CD Sport from Cool Racing. Lots more action all the way down the field. Everybody back to green flag racing. Oh, trouble at the tail of this pack. That's pitted to curtains in the Hagley by T2 racing machine. Looks like a harmless spin. They all damaged the time machine. Down to the second chicane. Another challenge for the lead here. Ugo Schwarzer under real pressure. Oh, cuts the curbs on the inside. Skids out wide. Luciano Morano now into the lead. Right behind him, though, is his teammate, Romain Favre. Play the final corner. Philipp Sager dive-bombing Heike Neumann's Mercedes, tagging the 6th place GT3 car into a spin. Trouble for the 5th place car in GT3, the Ebby Motors Porsche. This is Romania's Fabrizio Broggi. A lot of damage on the left front, and that might be the end of their race. Aussie Fraser Ross for GG Classics. Compatriot Griffin Peebles in the red and black Rinaldi Racing 66 dives through on the inside at Village and grabs the spot. Here's our GT3 leaders. Matt Kurczewski right behind in the 51 AF Corsa Ferrari. Those were the front row starters in the class. Oh, and trouble. That's one of the Team Virage cars, and he's been hit. Georgios Kolovos in car number 44. And I think, actually, that's Stella Motorsports P3 car, Josh Cagill. He's from the full course yellow, and there is a change for 3rd in LMP3 Pro-Am. With the bright red nose, Gillian Oriol, Motorsport 98, has got by Kevin Rabat in the CD Sport car number 31. Down the hill into the final corner, Marcus Pommer on the outside. Inside him, Luciano Morano just couldn't quite get the run he needed for 10th position. Just holds off the dark car of Cedric Ultramar. Someone's in the gravel, this is turn 1. Julien Lemoine, NS Motorsport. A real block pass there, that will have slowed the Aston and drops them back towards the Iron Dames.
3, 2, 1, full course yellow is deployed. Full course yellow is deployed. All cars at 80 at T4 bear right. T4 bear.
Julien Lemoine for ANS Motorsport. He's got a good run going here. But don't forget, the first corner is a tight right-hander. Is he going to make it around the outside? No, he's going to have to try and cut back underneath. But then as they climb the hill over the brow, the road goes left again. So Julien Lemoine hanging on for A&S Motorsport, but really under pressure from Argentilla.